Evening, we're beginning with breaking news this evening. Representative David Stringer, who had been under investigation for racist comments and past sex-related charges, has resigned.
Team 12's Bram Resnick has been following this breaking news for us and joins us now from the Alert Center with more. Bram?
David Stringer has been fighting for his political life for the last year. Late today, he gave up that fight.
Last summer, the Prescott Republican came under fire for racist comments about Latinos and African Americans. Then news reports in January revealed Stringer had been charged with sex-related offenses 30 years ago. Stringer was banned from campuses in the largest school district in the community he serves. Governor Doug Ducey and other top Republicans urged Stringer to resign, but Stringer resisted. The beginning of the end came when the House of Representatives voted in January to start an ethics investigation. Investigators subpoenaed Stringer's criminal records, which had been expunged, and required him to sit for an interview. The deadline to submit the records was 5 p.m. today. Stringer refused, and 1 hour before that deadline, he finally quit.
And since his criminal record was expunged years ago, David Stringer was able to obtain a license to practice law in Arizona and a fingerprint clearance card to teach in Arizona schools. The Yavapai County Board will appoint his successor. That is expected to happen quickly. Live in the Alert Center, Bram Resnick, 12 News.
Bram, thanks. Former Democrat